evening and welcome to Magic Television News on channel 38, Facebook and YouTube channel. But for me, they make the news come to you today. Edward Nyake Toure. But first, the main points them inside the news. The line manager for the Family Support Unit na Tankoro Police Division na Kono District, Inspector Paul Leby, don't confirm say the Tankoro Police they investigate the chairman for the Police Partnership Board na Bensi Chiefdom for where they allege say it tried for compromise two alleged sexual penetration case them. Member them na the All People Congress Party APC don't say they're not against the review of the 1991 Constitution, but no go support activity we go against the Constitution and law them. That's now be the headlines them. Now the full news with me, Edward Nyake Toure. The government for Salone through the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority NPRA don't announce the new fuel price from 25 millions to 28.50 millions. This announcement happened January 28, 2026. Now the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the office inside Freetown. And the Director General and Executive Officer for PRA, Brahma Balawakoma, make this announcement. But how people be receive this particular statement and waiting a bit in reaction? Edward Nyake Toure be put together this story for we.
Petroleum products now one way always get issue na saloon markets and safe can lead to either increment in transport price or can devalue the loans to the dollar. January 28, 2026, the government of Salone through the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority don't approve the increment for fuel price for January 2026, with petrol and diesel when go sell at 28.50 millions per litre as it come out from 25 millions per litre. Inside one statement from the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority, they talk say the new pricing structure will go apply to all scale fuel dealer them and go take effect under the new arrangements as bulk fuel transaction will continue with the dollar.
Now, to the rest of the consumers, they will be asking why has price moved sharply overnight. Our job, according to Section 12B in the NPRA Act, no government in this country, no in the whole world, let me clarify this, no government in the whole world determines for fair price or petroleum price. You can check that also. Whether you are an importing country or you are a net producer, you don't have a bond price. Prices are market driven. If the interplay of demand and supply. For net importing countries, we have additional factor, which is foreign exchange rate, for you to get the final bond price. Because importers, they import in foreign currency, their payables are in foreign currency, and their receivables are in local currency all over the world. So those two factors, the combined effect, translate to consumer. But this government consistently have tried as much as possible to reduce the burden on the consumers. One, by becoming very transparent. Secondly, by ensuring that the push effect on consumers. Our last price review was in March 2025. You can check that. We published 27.4 for diesel, 27.3 for petrol. And the mandate we have is to set the ceiling for operators. You must not sell above 27.4, and you must for petrol, for diesel, and you must not sell above 27.3 for diesel. In between those periods, we used to have two big players in the sector. Those two players were carrying 81% of the market. we had additional mandate to even support them. Support them means by bringing additional players.
The new fuel price will include petrol 28.50 millions per litre, diesel the same 28.50 millions per litre, kerosene 28.50 millions per litre, and fuel oil will be 25.80 millions per litre. According to the Director General for the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Balawa Bangura, tok say the price dem go be determined as dem go use one full cost recovery model wey go factor the international plate price for other markets dem na the world. E carry on for tok say the calculation based on the recent exchange rate wey na 23.78 to $1. E make point about transparency and accountability because we for focus on the objective and help the sector for go before. E carry on for tok say the job according to section 12 na for bring the sector go before and carry on for tok but say no country no get the power for determine fuel price pass the fuel market.
No government in this country, no in the whole world, let me clarify this. No government in the whole world determine for fuel price or petroleum price. You can check that also. Whether you are an importing country or you are a net producer, you don't determine phone price. Prices are market driven. If the interplay of demand and supply.
As all this dey continue, the general public no be take this issue with good faith as the economic situation na the country not to something wey you go write home about.
I get for go pay master 80,000. I buy fuel 105,000. I get for eat. I for change oil. I get for get problem. So then thing already take place. So now we didn't fuel crisis there. I get for more we. And now you know they buy to the first station. And then they sell you. Pass to go buy Jebu. And Jebu na 30,000 for 1 liter.
One civil society activist wey na Edmond Abu, wey na the director for Native Consortium and Research Center, be raise concern about this increment and talk about the frustration wey this go cause to the people of Sierra Leone.
Now this the meeting be there about just for go all meeting with all marketers for can put her up to 38. Well, Aminata I don't care, Lyoko I don't care. I dey call on una see remain una price high day. Jagaban, I dey call on you, put the price down. When I put at 28, nobody sell at 28, you can sell at 22. Not to fet. No law, no they will tell anybody say government for everybody for sell at government price. You tell government is price 27, so maybe they sell 22. So all marketers, Zala, German, Aminata, I dey call una, follow una put una station, let una put una fuel down.
For Magic TV News, Edward Nyake to read the report.
Opposition All People's Congress Party APC inside one press conference with them on Wednesday 28 January 2026 don't explain their stand on the constitutional review. Which I remember them make them clear say they not get any problem with the review, but they not go support anybody or any activity we go against the constitution of Sierra Leone. Magic TV being gets more and will now report.
Inside the recent proposal for amend the 1991 constitution which the Salon government will propose. It will bring together stakeholders in the party, legal people and self the general public. The press conference be chaired by the Secretary General of the party, Lansana Dumbuya. We welcome all men and put strength by the party in participation by the census and encourage all men for help support the member of parliament them inside this fete. Dr. Kefala Mara, we now one party flag bearer aspirant them na the party and self the head the tripartite committee talk say.
Person make a shout on the spirit or waiting informed, waiting at the reason for some of the recommendations they will make, and waiting that we take as to whether government really make their recommendations into law as we've been advised or as we've been recommended, or whether they tweak them for serve their new purpose. I want to tell you when I say key areas of concern, and one of them the sister don't talk to. They don't share that with you now. The next one where I will talk to now are the census. The big brother, chief locals, don't discuss who side and they. But something they will have one for shout now. as to why we do so take on the census. You know, before the 2023 elections, government been conducting and called midterm census. We will not ever experience in our country. What you know now, census every 10 years. When they do that census, the whole world says the reports when they present their problems. So when we say so, they say okay, then we look at the 2015, just as Brother Loku said, when all things they use for manage and manipulate the 2023 elections. I wonder we know that after census, the results when they come out of the census, then government they use for draw up boundaries, for allocate seats, and for do plenty things around politics, as well as how for distribute and share resources across the country. So we say, because of what they do 2021, I hope you're listening. Say this time, if we conduct census, we will not say SLPP, we will not say the government, we say any government. If you conduct census, that now after 10 years, the result of that census, that now the report for be ready 2 years before the.
And self-raised concern say they no go agree with any proportional representation system or any other system with against the constitution. Honorable Alpha Timbo, when a member of parliament and self-legal practitioner, talk about the collaboration between them and
the Attorney General and Minister of Justice will lay before the House of Parliament the bill we call the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendments Act 2025. Day before yesterday, inside Parliament, we began to call the pre-legislative hearing with the same Attorney General through the leadership in the Legislative Committee of Parliament. We present and explain the provisions and the rationale behind this bill to with the members of Parliament. Maybe to some of you now, they need to knowledge, but to other people, maybe the ordinary people, the APC people, the people of Sierra Leone, so tell to everybody understand. But why this happened is because by the Constitution of Sierra Leone, particularly Section 108(1), any law for amend the Constitution of Salone, the Parliament get responsibility for do that. And that is why, even though the Attorney General and the team, they don't put together that document in the form where they want to put them, they get to bring them back to the House of the people. Because Parliament, we will represent our interests and our voices and our aspirations. By the same law, it said before they publish, before they do the first reading for them in Parliament, they don't publish this bill in 2 gazettes, 9 days apart, before they bring a kind of Parliament. Whether they do this or they not do one, we don't start for us to the government printers for make them tell me. Because as a customary or as of right, every gazette where they do in the kind of Parliament. But to real surprise, we don't see them gazettes then later we pigeonhole them in the Parliament. So the first threat we will forget that for make we ensure so that 2 gazettes, the 2 editions of the gazette, when they publish this bill, then they actually publish it. If they not publish on there, and then the best they begin. However, we want to make them very clear, not just as members of Parliament, but as a party, that we are committed to the constitutional advancement of the laws of Sierra Leone.
This must start now. But we know.
And KRIO for talk say then a parliament will participate fully by this problem. But the only problem we then go get now we then go tamper with other provision them where they inside the constitution will not go be of the interest of the people of Sierra Leone. For Magic TV News, Edward Nyake to the report.
Don't forget to say you watch news with they meet you live on Magic Television on channel 38 and all other social media handle them where you get you from right across the country. Me where they make the news meet you today. Me your name na Edward Nyake Toure. The line manager for the family support unit under the Tankoro police station na Kono District Inspector Paul Leby don't confirm say the Tankoro police division they investigate the chairman for the police partnership board na Bensi Chiefdom for where they allege say it tried for compromise to alleged sexual penetration case them and then case here when a sexual penetration of one 12 and 15-year-old girl picking. Mr. Leby don't deny the allegation them and talk say the matter then they under investigation and when the investigation done then go charge the matter then go to court. This for no more about the story we go now join with Kono reporter winner Alfred Joseph Kuruma.
Yeah, that case they done the now with Dex for quite some time now.
So far, what you don't do an investigation so far with regards to this case here?
Well, for now, all I can say, we don't investigate the said matter, we don't conclude, and we don't send the file to State Council. We there await the legal advice from State Council.
And that's not the await. Which don't be the story with regards to this alleged report we don't come out now say one of the police partnership board members we work with now don't allegedly penetrate one Pekin na Doma community inside Bense Chiefdo.
Well, I'm not going to jeopardize the investigation for now because we don't conclude, we don't send on to State Council. Just as I say, we there with the legal advice. And if we not get the legal advice for now, I'm not going to go in depth of the said matter.
And there's this video we see on social media where they begin to talk say this man call him inside room and he been get mommy enter the business with them.
We all know how the sexual penetration cases here they go. We don't investigate, but we are not the right people for say evidence day or neither evidence nor day. We they investigate. We put all the pieces together. We send them to the State Council. The State Council, in his capacity as the State Council, go advise we. For example, for say there is sufficient evidence against this suspect. Una do A, B, C, and D. And then now when we get such advice, I go now tell you say we get evidence against this person, and therefore we go charge him for so and so offense.
We also get concerned on that sexual penetration where they say one albino, somebody tamper with them, and that case have the original. But allegedly they talks to for compromise that matter day. Which don't be an investigation so far.
All I can say to that very case that the investigation is in process because we get the case of recent. Now as I tell you, the said victim, I even left him in the next statement. So for now, all I go tell the public, the matter is on our decks and we the investigate them. Wherever now I get this information for say we they about for compromise thank God they say it's an information. And any information need to be proven. But as far as I'm concerned, the matter is ongoing, the investigation is ongoing. The police is 100 miles away from the said allegation of compromise. We are not there and will never do such a thing.
And according to the story you have to do with this albino, where then say somebody penetrate them, and as in the alleged the case, of course, they on the point of compromise, where they call on UNAS police for investigate them, that a sum has been given to the police, and that even don't delay the investigation from that time where that's in the happen until this where una try for take the move so.
A very big surprise to me for say a sum has been given to the police. But sometimes we take go one like before them kind of issues here, people even air on radio. Okay, like when they make the allegations, then they let una go further for prove the allegations there. Because what I mean, which police they try for compromise this issue? Because or would give this money? If una get all the allegations there or all them proofs, then they una try for balance the information. Yeah. As far as me concerned, as the line manager FSU Tankoro Police Station, this issue of this albino reached with Dex few days ago, and since he reached with Dex, The first thing we did was to enter this report. We start the investigation process at once. And as I talk to you, this matter is seriously under investigation.
What are the age of them picking them from an investigation so far?
Well, the albino, she is 15. Yes, that's the said age we then give you as of now.
What about the girl picking we then say that police partnership board member tamper with?
I stand to be corrected now, but I think within 12.
So how regular don't receive from the NKSM nowadays as FSU?
It is fluctuate. Yeah. No balance on the scale. It is sometimes high, it is sometimes low.
Most of the NKSM where they happened, after we go to investigate, they find out say at times caregivers them, caretakers them, we're very close to picking them. That they can penetrate them. What's in this mean to us FSU?
One of the things with this mean to we try for encourage all caregivers or parents there. When you get your girl picking, then let's say you bring in a male child, now you get to be very, very observant and let you able to study whatever relationship or whatever movement where they go on between this you girl picking and the said male child you bring now the host. And to them caregivers there, and also they talk to the people there out there, especially who are in them villages here. Not to everybody get for go meet we say, hey, give me you picking, and then a big Tom, me then a kwedu, and they can go this girl picking, and they go educate her, and they go give this fine story. Then against that background, you take you girl picking, you gear. Sometimes let we they get time. They can't visit we girl picking the outside and day. Because when we can't visit there, we they able understand how this person they live na this house. So for the do them thing then the way you can you observe, you they able understand say no, me picking, waiting them bring them for. Not to that they do. So by doing that, they help we for prevent them thing the way they happen. So
what assurance you want to get out to the parent them out there for me to get the confidence when I say them matters them way they before now. So at the end of it, justice will come out.
So waiting I want let people out there know when I get trust in the police and then said matter there. As I tell you, especially the one way they to state council. When we get a state council, we advise whatever directive state council give we. That's what we'll go with. Then with the said albino case, I will let people and get trust in the police. The investigation is ongoing and will not leave any stone unturned as the investigation.
Now, time for me to join Edison Bernard Massa for sports news.
The Sierra Leone Football Association (SLAFA) in technical department don successfully done one 3-day refresher training course for coach dem wey get CAF licence from all parts of the country. The training na part of SLAFA strong commitment for build capacity and develop local coach dem on continuous basis. The program bin mix classroom theory lessons with practical field exercise. The main focus na for equip coach dem with up-to-date knowledge per modern player management, new coaching method dem, and other important technical aspects dem wey align with the way global football dey evolve. SLAFA technical director John Edward Kiate, one CAF licensed coach instructor, bin lead the training and get strong support from CAF licensed a holder dem na national team coach dem wey include Mohamed Lamin Kamara, Musa Kalon, and Amidou Karim. Dem combine experience help for connect theory with real match situation and training ground practice. The program still gets extra value through special session dem from SLAFA referees manager Alhaji Sanusi Rashid wey explain refereeing and the laws of the game clear. Safeguarding session dem also take place for sensitize coach dem by the importance of safeguarding na football. The CAF licensing refresher course na part of the SLAFA in big plan for raise coaching standard nationwide, strengthen grassroots football, and make sure say saloon football continue to meet international best practice. The Confederation of African Football don announce heavy punishment dem per Senegal and Morocco after the controversial AFCON 2025 final wey play na Rabat 2 weeks ago. CAF don hand Senegal coach one 5-match ban plus fine of $100,000 after e be instructing player dem for comot na the pitch during the final match against Morocco. On the Senegal side again, Ismail Sarr, and Ilman Dayi don't get 2 match suspension each for unsporting behavior towards the referee. Meanwhile, CAF still punish Morocco player them. Hakimi don't get 2 match suspension. Both of the matches are suspended for 1 year, depending on future behavior. Ismail Saibari gets 3 match suspension for official CAF competition them, plus heavy fine of $100,000 for unsporting conduct. At the association level, Senegal Football Federation don receive big fine of $615,000 for improper conduct of their supporter dem, while Morocco Football Association also get a fine of $315,000. CAF still confirm say they reject the protest wey Morocco bin submit against Senegal concerning alleged violation of Articles 82 and 84 of the AFCON regulation dem related to final match. The decision don close the case officially as CAF make am clear say discipline and respect of the game remain paramount na African football. Edison Bernard Massa, Magic TV Sports News.
From we sports baskets, we will now turn face to we entertainment decks and join Fudia Bangura for we entertainment stories.
Film Council don officially present one concept note to the Director General of the Sierra Broadcasting Corporation (SLBC) with the aim for propose one strategic partnership wey go help make Salone film dem more visible and help the industry go na the national broadcast. The proposed initiative wey dem call Sollywood Hour get for give more airtime na SLBC for Salone film dem. This go include full film show, official trailer for film wey dey comot behind the scene, content and profiling of actor dem, director dem and other crew member dem na the program. The aim for wake public interest pan local film dem, promote people wey dey work na the industry and build strong national film culture. During the presentation, both the Director General and Deputy Director General of SLBC welcome the initiative with open arms dem, and they accept the national broadcast get big role for play for support local content culture development. Dem praise Salone Film Council dem for forward-looking proposal and assure the council say dem ready for continued engagement and work hard for make the partnership start for work as fast as possible. Salone Film Council believe say this collaboration na one big step for bring back the strong relationship dem wey be there between the national broadcast and the local film industry, and it go also create sustainable platforms for Salone filmmaker dem for reach bigger audience, more engagement and technical decision. Dem dey expect na the coming days as both institution dem dey work for finalize the partnership framework, communication media teams, Salone Film Council. This na wetin we get inside the entertainment world.
Thank you to Fudia Bangura where we do the entertainment stories for you. Well, now not time for make we turn face to we international decks. Don't forget to say you watch news where they come to you live on Magic Television on channel 38, Facebook, YouTube, and all other social media and them where you get to from right across the country. Well, inside the international arena this evening, heavy gunfire and loud blast been happen near the international airport na Niger City where na Porto Novo, and serve plenty eyewitness they don't show video evidence of plenty by the thing them way happen na the air. The situation be later calm down and one official being report say they don't put them under control. But the British Broadcasting Corporation say they not get clear reports yet for no waiting responsible for the heavy gun blast plus the casualty will don't take place because the military government no make any official statement yet. This report end up say the gunfire and blast just begin by 12 o'clock midnight. NCF report where they meet Magic Television say one flight operator where they operate between Ethiopia capital city, the Addis Ababa, and the northern part where na Tigray region don't cancel them flights them because they don't afraid say the conflict will return to them country as they report about small wahala where they happen na the area and safe around the region. The Ethiopian airline where they operate na this en route don't say the country they don't send message to the country and all passenger them for inform them say they won't cancel all them flight operation them. They even stop the airport staff them na the Tigray main city not for go work as tension don't rise because of the June election and serve the threat for who that forget territory and authority. They don't pull word now to say the peace deal for 2022 where the country been signed now for end the war. Well, that's the news we come to you live from Magic Television, but now make I take the main points them back inside here. The line manager for the family support unit na Tankoro police station na Kono district, Inspector Paul Leby, don't confirm say the Tankoro police they investigate the chairman for the police partnership board na Ben Chiefdom for where they allege say he try for compromise 2 alleged sexual offenses them. Well, that's the news we meet you for Magic Television. My name is Edward Nyake Toure.